What's up, everybody? It's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 video, and today I have got my work cut out for me. So, I was going through a lot of my old save folders and save files and stuff like that, just looking around, just trying to delete stuff, and I came across this save file, y'all. This is one of my oldest save files on my computer. I built this house right here when I first started my YouTube channel, so this was my second speed build, and y'all, this build sucks really bad. So, I honestly thought I deleted this save file, but I still have it, obviously, and I don't like it. My biggest issue with the house is not even the fact that it uses the Katy Sweet Treats pack. It's the fact that everything is off-centered. The windows and the doors shifted to the right, where it could honestly just be centered in the middle. Also, I don't even like the shape of the build. Why is this bump out zigzagged? It's off-centered. What was I thinking? I don't know. And then on the inside of the house, it's not super bad. I mean, it's very colorful and bright, but the layout isn't really that bad though. One thing I don't really understand though about the floor plan is why I have this little room, this little walkthrough room for the back deck space. I don't understand it. If I bring up the walls though, I'll literally have this random bump out here and it has nothing but an art easel. I don't know what I was thinking. I think what we could do though is turn this living room section over here into maybe a bedroom, and we'll bring some of this furniture out, if that makes sense. But before we do anything on the inside, y'all, we have got to tackle the outside because it needs a whole lot of work. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do though, because I'm going to probably have to delete this whole entire section and rebuild it, but the first thing I'm going to do though is maybe draw out a wall, and I'm going to use this as a little palette. So I'm just going to copy a lot of these wallpapers over, so that way when I put down everything I could just copy and paste it. I'm going to copy the exterior walls, and then for the inside I think I might copy this wallpaper from the living room. I might also even copy the floor as well, because I might use this again. I probably won't, but I might use it. So we're going to keep that here. I don't think I can copy this floor because I think this is just a recolored one, but I am going to maybe just copy this wallpaper over here as well. And we're going to put that there. And I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to keep. I mean, I'm also going to keep the, the objects as well. So we're going to drag everything out of the rooms because like I said, y'all, we have to rebuild everything. All right, so I have everything moved. Next up, I'm just going to go ahead and delete this little bump out because we're going to have to redraw this. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I just saw this little picture. Let's actually keep that. We're going to just drag this here. But yeah, we're just going to delete everything here though. We're going to have to redraw it because it's too off-centered and I don't like that. Maybe we could just start here to here, and we'll just draw it out because I have to fit in a bedroom and a bathroom. So I might even just draw something like this, just so I know this will be this and this will be that. I was thinking that we could maybe just use a gabled roof, or maybe a tall gabled roof, maybe a tall gabled roof. And I'm just gonna drag it into the building kind of like this, and of course we're gonna make it go down because the roof is kind of high. A little bit too high. Now I'll also want to most likely change this little entrance area too, because I want to put a bump out because the front of the house is just too, I don't know, it's just too flat for me. So we're gonna probably have to change that as well. I'm gonna just take all of this stuff off, y'all. There's just so much stuff. What was I thinking? Maybe we could just move these plants. I need to just move everything off. So now I'm just going to drag out another foundation piece. Maybe on this side would be okay. All right, so now that we have a bump out, I'm just going to draw out another wall. I might make this one more tile bigger. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just put another roof piece beside it. I think we're going to use a tall gable roof for this one. And we're just going to make it go down. Now that we have this done, I'm going to probably just get another one of these terrain pieces, and we're just gonna, there we go, make a little front porch for the house. In my opinion, this looks a lot better, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking at first. All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead, get those same stairs, and then as for the railings, we're gonna recolor those. Now we can go ahead and copy the fence piece. We'll drag that back, and honestly, I might use this fence for the outside of the lot. Maybe I can fence in the lot for right now. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna probably put these windows right here, and then as for the door, I don't know if I'm gonna use this one. I feel I need a 2-tile door, not a 3-tile door. Now, the Katy Sweet Treats pack does come with the door, but I think it's also a, oh, it's a 2-tile door. That's what I need. You know what? Ayo, we're using a 2-tile door. I hope that looks okay. And then as for the foundation, we're going to go ahead and just use the one from the Sweet Treats pack. And don't worry, y'all. A lot of this stuff is all sprinkled around. Don't worry about that. But I need to open up the house for a second though, because I need to see what the floor plan is going to be now that we have a new layout. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring the walls up for a second so I can see. I think what we might do though, maybe I could move these over on this wall for a second. We could open this up. right? This could be like another bathroom space, but we could probably open this hallway section up a little bit more. I'm just going to copy the same floor for right now. And I really want to get rid of this little section over here because this is super annoying. Like, I don't even know why I did this. Let's maybe just move this art easel in the bedroom. We can move this light somewhere. And I think I'm just going to delete this whole entire little section. Like, we don't need that. The idea that I had though was to maybe use this area to be a living room. So I'm going to like put all of this stuff like maybe at an angle, or honestly, I could just have it here, like have it be right here. Have a TV over here. Oh, we have the door here too. You know what? Since the door is here, maybe this section over here could be the living room. I think I'm going to change the color of the floor, y'all, for something a little bit different. We could maybe go for like a blue or like a purpley kind of floor. Maybe like a blue color like this would be okay. Where it's still like bright and colorful. It still kind of matches, but it's not super in your face, if that makes sense. That other one, y'all, was a little bit too much. Sweet Treats does come with a light. So I think we're going to replace some of these base game lights with the Sweet Treats lights. All right. I think I'm going to use this rug down here as well. I think I want to get some debug lights to kind of make this a little bit brighter. The windows aren't really that big, so they don't really let in a whole lot of light. And I kind of want this to be like a little bit brighter. Maybe I could have like another rug or something by the front door. I don't know what I'm going to do in this little section though. It's like so big, you know what I mean? We could probably just move this over here on this wall. Maybe you can have this a little bit closer to itself. I don't know if this is going to go here or not. We could probably use another one of these ice cream. No, maybe we won't. I wanted to use this somewhere, but I have no idea where. You know what? I'm going to leave this section alone for a second because I need to figure out this kitchen space. Because something tells me it's going to have to change or be a little bit smaller, you know? It is kind of like pushed in the corner. I'm probably just going to delete a lot of the cabinets and stuff. We'll keep the same sink. We'll keep the coffee machine. So what I did, y'all, was I just added a wall right here just to kind of make the kitchen a little bit bigger, because now I could probably just put this maybe in the corner. I think this is going to be like a bedroom, and then this will be a bathroom since it's kind of smaller. And then now that we have like a little bit of extra space in here, I could maybe not, I don't know if I'm going to use that same floor or not, y'all, but we'll leave it for now. But now I can actually like move stuff in. Maybe what I could do is have some of these going up along this wall over here. I think I'm just going to use one of these tiles down here instead. Maybe the blue one will look kind of good. I do want to get another window. I think we're going to probably put the table right here. We can use this rug, but I think I'm going to recolor that. Now, the Sweet Treats pack did come with the bar. Now, do I want to put this inside or outside? I don't know yet. We could probably try to squeeze it in the house because we definitely have, I think, enough room. We could use the matching bar stools as well. I think I'm going to put this trash can over here by the half wall. I did make a half wall, by the way, just to kind of like separate the area a little bit more. Should we put tile in here? We could try to put some tile. I'm just going to do a color like this for the backsplash. There you go. That looks kind of good, in my opinion. I kind of like that. And I might use this again for the bathroom, so let's just recopy that over. I might want to use some of the same tile for the bathroom as well. We could probably do some different colors, right? Like, let's not have it all be the same. Now, since this is the bathroom, I need to go ahead and get some of that same bathroom stuff. So, good thing I kept everything. We're going to put this probably over here for right now. We can reuse the same counters. This is going to be like a really big bathroom. We could probably use some more counters. We'll reuse the same rug down here as well. Oh yeah, we do have like these little wall things. We could probably put some of those back in the bathroom too. I think what I might do to kind of fill in some more space is put up a couple of these ice cream cones, because I don't really know what else to put in here, y'all. So maybe like 2 ice cream cones will be okay. We do have a cotton candy we could put down here as well. Oh, you know what I could also do? Probably get 2 sinks as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this alone, y'all. I don't want to over clutter this bathroom too much. Maybe we'll just move on to the next room. I want to go ahead and get some more light fixtures. I might get 2 in here for right now. And I want this to be like another bedroom. So maybe this could be like a kid's room or something like that, or a teen's room. And maybe this could be like a primary bedroom. Now, I don't think that the Sweet Treats pack comes with, it does come with the bed though, right? But these are like 2 single beds, and it doesn't really come with a full-size bed, which is all right, I guess. But I'm thinking what I could do is maybe get like one from the base game, and then we'll just like make it Sweet Treats inspired, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to use this one, and we're going to probably end up using this rug again. Let's just move that here for a second. Maybe it could be like more centered this way. Yeah, we're going to use a couple of these. We also have these counters, which I might use these outside of the house. Let me just put a couple of these out here for right now though. We could probably have like a dresser or something going right here. We do have a bookshelf. I might use that again as well. I wish that Sweet Treats came with more stuff. Okay, we could probably use a shelf in here. We do have an arcade cabinet. I think I have one in this bedroom, but what, maybe this bedroom might have one as well. There is a guitar we could also put down, so maybe we'll put that in here somewhere. We do have a couple of these wall lights. I might put up like 2 different wall lights in here. I do want to get some wallpaper in here as well. I think this was the color for one of the wallpapers, so I might just use this pink one. We do have like some clutter, so we'll put some like candy jars up here, and maybe we could have like a couch or something going like right here. This is like a really nice bedroom, y'all. But we'll have maybe something like this. I do want to change the color of the floor as well. I think I'm gonna also use carpet in here, but I think I'm gonna recolor it. We could go for a green color for the floor in here. That might not be so bad. All right, y'all. I think on that note though, I'm done with this bedroom. This bedroom is so nice and is so like cluttered down. I think I need to stop, okay? So I think the only thing we have to do, y'all, is figure out this section. I was thinking about this a lot. And I was thinking that we could maybe have this be like a sitting spot or something like that. I'm gonna probably use a couple of these chairs right here, and then maybe we can have like another one over here. This could be like a secondary sitting area. I think we'll just kind of leave this space open so your Sims can have like a lot of space and stuff like that to kind of maneuver. I did put up a little half wall though, just so your Sims could, you know, have like a little separation between the entranceway and the living room. Okay, so why don't we move on to maybe this bedroom? There's not a whole lot that I want to change in here, honestly. I think it's okay. I might just, you know, rearrange some stuff. Like, for example, we have this. I don't know if we're going to end up using this in here or not. There's not a whole lot of space. We could put it back there for right now, though. But the bedroom is not super bad. I think this room could use a dresser, though. So I think I might just end up using the same one from the other bedroom. We'll get that and we'll probably put it like over here. This art easel, I don't know where this could go. We could probably just squeeze this by the door for right now. I don't know if I want to use this couch. We could substitute this couch for some of those chairs from Sweet Treats. We have this bookshelf. I might substitute this bookshelf for the one from Sweet Treats. We'll swap that out. We'll put this over here in the middle. We have a desk. I don't think that Sweet Treats comes with the desk, and it definitely doesn't come with a computer. I might just use the same one that we have. Now, as for the floor, like I said earlier, I think I'm going to change the floor to this one. I think this one could be a blue, probably. I think I'm going to also put a rug underneath this desk right here, and I kind of want to reuse this pattern. I don't know why. I've been using this pattern a lot in this build, y'all, but it's so cute. But I think I might be done for this bedroom. Like I said, there's not like a whole lot I wanted to change in here, but you know, we could just rearrange some stuff, make it look a little bit better, you know? So we do need to move on to this little deck space back here. I feel like, honestly, let's see how this looks from the outside. From the outside, this looks so unnecessary. Maybe I can make like a little back deck space. Maybe you'll just have to come back behind the house to get to there, though. I'm going to go ahead and get maybe some of these counters. I want to maybe get another bar. I know we have one on the inside, but we can always use one on the outside, too. I'm going to probably get a couple of these and just, like, sprinkle these back here. We're going to also probably use this grill again. Maybe I could find a way for this to go back here. Oh, man, that's kind of unfortunate. Maybe what I could do, then, is have the sliding door go this way. We might not be able to use this. We could, like, move this here with the stove. This way, you could kind of, like, access this back door. You can go back here. You know, and it kind of has like the same vibes as this area right here, if that makes sense. It seems like the kitchen is a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? This can also function as like a window. Maybe we could just take this window then and just put it on this side of the house. I think I'm going to put a couple of these love seats out here as well. Should we put like a pool back here, y'all? I don't know. Maybe we could put a pool back here. We have a lot of space, actually. I am going to delete some of these right here because we don't really need those. And these plants, though, we could maybe use these for the front porch. So when it comes to landscaping, I'm going to have to try to make this look decent. Now, we're going to use Sweet Treats, obviously, but we could also use, like, these trees. These are cherry blossoms, and they kind of fit a similar vibe, kind of, to the house. So I think I'm going to just put a couple of these out. By the way, too, I need to get this fence. I almost forgot about that. So I think we're going to probably use a couple of these hydrangeas in here. We do have, like, a couple of these low-lying pink plants that we could probably use. I might sprinkle some of those around a little bit. I kind of want to like maybe try to figure out what we're going to do back here. Now we do have like a lot of playground equipment, so we could have like a little kids corner. I feel like the sim that lives here is probably not a kid, but a teen, but maybe when they were kids, they used to have like a playground section, or maybe the sim that lives here runs daycare or something. I don't know, but we're going to have this corner over here be like for kids. I think I'm going to like rotate this ever so slightly, or honestly, maybe it would just be better if it was on the other side. I think I'm going to put a pool back here. So I'm going to get some of this tile, maybe in a different color, maybe this one. We'll get a couple tile pieces like this. I'm going to go down here to the pool tool and I'm just going to drag this in, kind of make like a swimming pool. So now I'm just going to color this little section in, y'all. I'm going to also put a little table out here too. And I think I'm just going to recolor it a little bit like so. I'm also going to get a couple of these lights to kind of put outside the house. Well, I think on that note, y'all, we're pretty much done with the house. I'll show you what it looks like really quick before we go. So when you first come in though, you have like a little sitting spot area over here. Going over this way though, we have our living room, which looks so so nice. Moving on over this way though, we have a pretty cool looking kitchen. I love the color scheme in here. Back this way we have a teens room, or just like, you know, our first bedroom over here. Moving on over this way though, we have our primary bedroom, which looks so nice, y'all. I love the color scheme in here. I might change the color of this now that I think about it. Maybe we can do like a different color. Maybe that will look kind of cool. And then moving on over this way though, we have our bathroom, which this also clips. Why did I not see this at first? Let's move that back. But we have our bathroom area over here. We have like a little like back door space. So back here though, we have like a little like back door deck, so you can come and grill if you want to. You can also come and eat. There's also like a little sitting area over here. But going back over this way though, we have a pool slide, which honestly, should I recolor this a little bit? Maybe I can recolor that a little bit like that. But we have a pool slide. Moving on over this way though, we have a couple lounge chairs, picnic tables out here. You have like a little playground area, so you have a playhouse, there's a swing set, you have a sandbox out here as well. I'm gonna also put the dollhouse back out here too, and maybe like another one of those little teddy bears. Oh, and then we also have a couple of these fireworks, which I almost forgot about those. You know what? Since the original house had them, I guess I can reuse them. I think I'm just gonna move these a little bit more over here though, beside the house. We'll just hide those. Maybe you want to use them for something, you can have them. But I think on that note, y'all, we're pretty much done with the build. I really love how this turned out. It looks a lot better than the previous one, so that's something that I can really appreciate. So I'm gonna leave this one linked down below. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below, follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more of The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.